as you follow the current situation here in Afghanistan,
Mhm.
it is not sustainable, and the ex regime or the previous regime collapse, and
Mhm.
now the all over the country controlled by the Taliban.
Mhm.
So the Taliban was a group that defied against the government and foreigner troops that they were in Afghanistan, and they came to support the government,
Mhm.
Islamic Republic government, that established by the support of the international community, special by the U.S. Government
Mhm.
and their alliance. So after the attack and fighting of the Taliban, this regime collapsed, and now the all over the country controlled by the Taliban regime. So, um, according to the previous behavior of the Taliban, some people
Mhm.
worried their about their government, about their management of the government, especially some women, some human activists, and some journalists, and those who had close cooperation or relation with the international community or organizations.
Mhm.
So, due to that, some of these people are escaped and fly to other countries,
Mhm.
or they carry out through the US government or some of the Europe government. And some of the people are now also in living in Kabul, and they are worried. They are very confused about the next situation, what will happen. Now, Taliban try to show his positive behavior and act,
Mhm.
and they mention they change his behavior. They want to try to make a system, then the all people will access to his rights according to the systems. But the people has his concern about their regimes because they has experience from their previous acting and behaviors. They are not more confident that they changed about the woman, about the human activist, about the relation with the international community. As you know,
Mhm.
nowadays none of government can go ahead without the relation with the international community. And also about the economic and social issues in the future, they are not more confident about the education of the girls, about the children, and also working of the women in a government. These all of these are their concern, and
Mhm.
now there are gaps. There is no management systems or regime that just the Taliban do his consultation with some groups. They says we now they try to do our consultation with some of the
Mhm.
parties, how we can make the regime or the government, but it's not clear how they pay respect to the some activists, or for
Mhm.
women, or for other human rights issues.
Okay, Murtaza ji, you were are you feeling safe over there? I mean, now you are in Kabul, right?
Now I'm in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Now I'm in Afghanistan. Just I won't stay in Afghanistan. I'm not in my own place because I have in my own concern about those activities that I had before
mhm, mhm,
with the Human Rights Commission. I have worked with the international with the Afghanistan Independence Human Rights Commission,
mhm,
and we had some activities for human rights, especially for ethnic groups, for minority, for minors, for minors, or for
mhm,
women, children, and also we like this, and we had some public awareness about the human rights. So these were my activity in the previous, and also after that when I joined with the government also I was an official person in a high ranking
mhm,
position. I had very close relation and cooperation with the European government. Also I had some I participated in more than about on more than 25 conference in these countries, in different countries, including the US
mhm.
government. So these backgrounds make me a little concerned about my staying.
Okay.
Based on the previous behavior of the Taliban, so I'm not more confident about my my life, about my safety. Due to that, I try to find a safe place for my activities, and the future is also not clear. May I can continue my activities like this or not? Because when I work with I have worked with the government, I also work on a human rights of the migrants,
Mhm,
returnees, their project about the women returnees, about the children, about their reintegration in the community, about their access to his basic rights. And this was my also activities and also implementation of the international project for these issues. It make my relation with international, and also my activities in media. Also I had some interview with some media, national,
mhm,
international media. I did some advocacy about the human rights of the migrants in the host country, and also here when they back to Afghanistan and here. Also, my participation in the high-ranking meeting here in Afghanistan in a ministerial level. It's also published through the media, through the social media, the website of the ministry, my picture, my view like this. So this background that I have, it make me a little concerned about the situation and my safety.
Okay, so Taliban, they are flexible towards the people of Afghan, and they are saying, you can freely move, you can freely work, you can freely join your work job.
Yes, they announced that,
Yeah.
but there is no but just the announced, but there
Hmm.
is no some regulation that you should know, and if you face with a problem, for who you should uh, 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 for who you should go, and
Hmm.
you ask for your problem. There is no
Hmm.
some system, some regulation, or some principle up to now. Just they say in the media so that people can walk and go somewhere like this, but it is not more clear because it's not it's not like SOP, like regulation like that you should know. Yeah, all the Taliban try to observe that, because the day before yesterday I think they killed a woman. He was a police.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, some women protest and demonstrate about for his rights. They
Mm-hmm.
beat him. So there is no person, no place that you should go for them and you ask your rights. But sometimes they say in a media, so we try to prepare their access, their rights or something. So it's not, but not clear.
Okay, their announcement is not, I mean, true. That is fake.
So we are
Am I
waiting
right?
for that. We are waiting for that.
Okay.
So yeah, because now
Mm-hmm.
this is we try to make his cabinet, his government, then we will review the all regulation that we have here, and we try to prepare or fair the ground to access their Islamic rights.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not clear for us now which kind of what is their idea or their approach about the Islamic rights.
Mm-hmm.
We also accept the Islamic rights because we are Muslim, but sometimes the approach of the people are different about something. We are also Muslim,
Mm-hmm.
and we yes. We are not against the Islamic regulation, but sometimes some people approach are different. Some of them are fundamental, some of them are a little, yeah,
Okay.
has different mind about or.
Okay. Okay, sir. One question. I mean, what is the current situation of Afghan female?
So the all female now. So my
Mm-hmm.
wife is a teacher,
Yeah.
and so they are worried about his life,
Mm-hmm.
because when he go to a school to teach the students,
Mm-hmm.
he is worried. He's know about the regulation of the Taliban, how they should do that, and also their principle about the woman
Mm-hmm.
and the other women that are working in some ministry or some other organization. All of them now are in his home. The Taliban says up to we publish the new regulation about the participation of the women in the public area, in the government, an organization, or in an office. All of them should be at his home. So none of them go to work and or office, and just they also publish some regulation about the student, especially for girl, how they should go to university, and in which situation they should participate in the class with the boys. My wife, including he, beyond he teach in a school, she is a teacher. She is a student in the university also.
Mm-hmm.
So it is his big concern. He don't know with which principle or situation she should participate in the class and continue his class. So it's his concern. It's not just his her cancer, it's the all cancer concern all of the woman, especially the activist woman.
Okay. And Gulam, sir, I mean, the global society, they are keep watching you right now. And so, what is your demand, ultimate demand? What you would like to say?
So It's a little difficult if
Mhm,
uh, the international or the global perspective about the Afghanistan is that if the government
mhm,
if the Taliban regime observe or pay attention about the human rights, about principles, and media activities. I don't know, media freedoms like this.
mhm, mhm,
If they observe that we will support them, or if they make a regime that it would be acceptable for international community, we will help them. It is their perspective about the next regime.
mhm,
But some of these countries try to uh, carry out his partners from Afghanistan, and they convey to another safe place, especially those people that they has partnership with them, they had worked with them, or they have relation with them, and also some officials that they have some activities like human rights activists and some other groups. I think the majority of them went to, I think, to US, some
mhm.
and some other EU country.